All right, mic check, mic check. Let's see if this is working. Okay, that seemed a little low, but that might be because of my earbuds. Hold on, let's see. I'll try again. Okay, so when I compare it to my music, I am low. All right, now it should be better. That was slightly better. This might be too much. Honestly, didn't hear much of a difference there. All right, we'll call this done. All right, I will be on camera in just a minute. Um, hey, Laura. Good to see you. I'm sorry I missed your message. Oh, I guess I didn't really miss it. Thought I did for a minute. Let me know if the mic is giving me any kind of issues, like catching too many random sounds or anything, you know. Hello. Good to see you. It was great catching your stream today, by the way. I'm really glad you did that. Oh, poor Dresden. I'm sorry, little boy. I had to move your bed. Tristan, oh baby boy. Oh, look at you. Oh, don't look at the screen because you'll see yourself and you'll be scared of yourself. Yeah. It's just you. Oh, you're such a fluffy boy. Yeah, okay. I didn't minimize the screen, so I couldn't keep him on screen for long. It says, the piece is horrible so far. You have so much to do on it. You wanted to block it in, but put some color reference anyways. Yeah, I think that's great. Not all, I don't know if I'd say all art, but you know, a lot of art most art, I'd say, definitely goes through an ugly stage, you know? That's just normal. It's really not a big deal. My room's a total mess behind me. I had to like rearrange so much shit. But I did the angle like this. Tristan, aw, baby boy. Now I can show you because you can't see yourself. I minimized it for you. Don't worry, there's nobody there. Oh, you're so cute. You want to lick my other finger? Okay. I don't know why you like doing that so much, but okay. I've been rearranging stuff in my room and getting panels and stuff ready, and so it's just like a disaster. It's just like shoving things around to make space. So I'm starting a new painting today just for fun. I don't know. I wanted a break from I love the what's it called? I love the found photography paintings, but I also wanted a bit of a break from them. They definitely have a look to them, and I just wanted a break. So I'm gonna do something else, and then Sunday we're doing what is it called? Portrait Artist of the Year paint along, I guess, and then I'll be back to what's it called? Then I'll be back to some found photography paintings. That says, before I streamed, I felt so overwhelmed by the mess on my desk and everything around me, so I threw everything from my desk into a box. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on behind me. You're so excited about the Portrait Artist of the Year thing? Nice. Um, I will on camera. I will on Friday. Um, I will try and get everything organized on Friday so people have, Friday night and Saturday day to get everything ready if they want, and Sunday morning, I guess, as well. What? Huh? Hold on a second. That's weird. Oh, okay. Ah, OBS was being weird. What's new? I'm glad you're excited about that. I'm excited about it too. But yeah, I'll get everything set up so that people have a bit of time to prepare for it. You can pick out what what size you want to paint on and so on. If you need that time. I know I do, right? Like I need to figure out the canvas I'm going to be painting on, and canvas. I mean, it doesn't have to be canvas, but whatever it is I'm going to be painting on, I have to figure it out, and then that determines the size and so on. So, there's prep time involved. Trying to be good, and I'm drinking water. Usually I'm chugging coffee during my streams, but I'm trying to drink coffee. I mean water. What? Oh, okay. Do I have walnut oil up here? Let me see. This is linseed oil. Eh, that's fine. Linseed oil will do. Ah, camera. That was uncalled for. Why? Why would you do that? My sister has been having horrible headaches lately. She realized it's probably caffeine withdrawals because she went to decaf. Uh, I sometimes get slight caffeine headaches if I like completely, go off. Rarely, sometimes, like occasionally it'll happen, but generally I don't. Come on. I am super tolerant to caffeine. It it is not very effective on me. Jeez, come on. I hate these stupid bottles. They're, kid proof, which apparently is like everybody proof, because I've literally crushed bottles like this before they opened. I'm not joking. I've like destroyed the cap on a bottle like this before it even opened. I swear to God, the thing in it is defective. Like, the bottle is starting to buckle as I'm pushing down, and it still won't open. Oh, wait. I think I got it. Ah, jeez. Okay. I got it. It's the type you have to squeeze in the specific place to open it? No. You have to press down on it. It has like, in the lid, you have to press down and so it can like grab the teeth inside of it so that it can turn. And I'm pressing and pressing until it's almost like I'm literally almost crushing the thing, and it still just like clicks and will not like grab on and actually open. I actually wish it was the kind you had to squeeze in a specific place. That would have been so much easier. All right, there we go. So for the colors I'm using, in case it wasn't very clear, I'm just using whatever I have left on my palette. I don't really, right now it doesn't really matter. I'm just sketching in like a rough guide for everything. I tend to lean towards like warmer colors when I sketch in people because I feel like it works better with people's complexion, generally speaking, you know. Sometimes cool is better, but also some of my cool colors I was going to say, but my blue color is phthalo blue, and that is not a good color for sketching things in. It's too much of a bully. Yeah, that's like the only color on my palette that I would rather not use to sketch in things because it's just too much of a bully color. How was your dinner, Laura? I keep getting you confused. Sometimes I call you Des, sometimes I call you Laura. I keep meaning to go with Des, but yeah, how was dinner? You ended your stream early to go for that. Um, that's why I'm asking. Dinner was good. Wings and onion rings. Brought nachos home. You were getting a headache anyways. You wouldn't have stayed much longer. Yeah, that's fair. I've had a headache all day. New medication is giving me a headache. But your daughter was waiting for me in the driveway, and my sister was on the phone. Okay, cool. We've tried about 5 days in a row to stream, and something keeps coming up. Um, at least you got it in today. That's great. If I can make any recommendation, and you probably know this already, so I apologize, but I've found that setting a schedule really helps because, all the like, sometimes people can be interference, and sometimes, there's other commitments and so on. And having a schedule just is like a way of kind of blocking that time off and being like, yeah, yeah, we can do all these things, but not now, not at this time, not at that time. And it's not perfect, nothing is, but it can be helpful. Whereas if you say, oh, I'm going to try and stream this week, it's so much harder because something always comes up. And don't get me wrong, things come up anyways, but you understand what I'm getting at. So for anyone who's curious, my approach here when I lay in my drawings and for my paintings, I'm pretty quick about it. Uh, Usually my paintings are fairly simple. Like I'm not doing, multiple figures or anything too complicated. Um, so that's one reason. But the other reason is oh, that's wrong. But one of the other reason is I um I use Photoshop to map out things, kind of like projecting. It's a different technique, but eh, um, any digital program can do it. It's just overlaying my reference on top of my painting and so on. I don't do it live. I don't know if I could. I theoretically could, but that'd be very difficult. Anyways, but I do what's it called? I do that, and because I do it, I use that technique. I'm not too worried about being super precise. Like, I just want to get something down, and then I'll adjust as as need be, kind of thing. That says so. I need to not take my mid-morning nap and stream instead. Oh wait, there's something missing. Agree. My daughter is at work during the day, so that's the best time. Dogs are on a pretty regiment schedule with when they get up, when they eat, take their naps, etc. I see. I see. Yeah, no, it's not easy, especially if you have complicating factors. No, for sure. All right. Uh, so, let's get the face in just a little more here. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get used to this new medication and not constantly have a headache from it because I kind of don't like having a headache all the time. I know. Strong position, outlandish, but yeah. I can definitely tell that there's some things that are off here, but like I said, I'm just getting the block in down real quick. Then I'm going to go in. And then I'm going to go in. Well, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go in and block in basic colors. And then I'll mess it up and then I'll go in and draw some more. That's the plan. That part's kind of standard. Like I have to have a good reason not to do that. I almost never have a good reason not to do that. So. So because I don't what's it called? Oh my god. I prep my paper or my canvas. I don't tone. That's the word I'm looking for. Jeez. Because I don't tone my canvas prior to working on it, I use the brayer. That's one of the things I do. The other thing is I've figured out that actually putting on thicker paint before using the brayer really helps. Because it gives the brayer more to work with. So the brush I'm using right now, I do think they're good brushes, but this one's kind of trashed at this point. That's why I will use it now, but I probably won't use it any other time during the painting. Probably. All the bristles are just too stiff and they just don't bend properly anymore. And they're splayed. It's my fault. I didn't treat it properly. Hey Donley, greetings. How you doing? By the way, Donley, how'd your meeting go? He's on a call again. Such a big shot. Comes in here and just doesn't have time for anybody. He's just always on a call. I know, right? Always on the phone. Oh, such a big shot. Like the people that walk into some place, but they're on their cell phone and they're just too busy to even answer you. That is way too strong. Actually, this might be the right color. This is probably wrong. Oh well. Sometimes you just need to put down all your color before you can evaluate your tones and everything. I think it's funny how with all my paint, all the other colors, I grab color with my paintbrush and everything. With phthalo, I'm just like, I'm just gonna slightly touch this, like just the littlest corner of my brush. There's actually, my understanding is there's phthalo paint that I think in most of them, if not all of them, they actually have additives, um, essentially to dilute the color. I could be wrong about this, but I remember reading about it. So if I'm wrong, that's fair. But I do remember reading about this. It's just the color's so overpowering that they actually like dilute it to make it easier, more manageable. I will say this. I think one of the things that's happened with my paintings lately, I've been using a lot of old brushes that I'm getting to the point where like I really need to start using new brushes. But because I've been using these old brushes, they're actually so messed up that I've been putting even more and more impasto into my painting because like they're so jacked up that they can't, like there's no subtlety to them anymore. Which is funny, but also I kind of like it. Like I'm not saying I always want that, but I have been wanting to add more impasto, so it's been encouraging me to do that. So I'm sorry for anyone who's heard me say this or saw the Discord announcement and is just tired of me, so I apologize, but I did want to mention it. I have a new web store out on my website, and finally. So, uh, yeah, people can finally just go to my website and pick a painting they like and hit purchase if they want, which I know is not the biggest deal, but I've been working a lot on this and it took me forever. Donley says, dig the color combos on this one. Oh, thanks so much. This is not a found photography painting. I wanted a break from those. Purchase, yeah. No, it's exciting. I mean, like I said, I don't want people to feel like I'm like pushing them, like, oh, go buy, go buy. I mean, by all means, like, go buy. I appreciate it, but also, no pressure. Uh, but I worked really hard on it. It took me forever. The stupid website, uh, like all their settings, all their BS stuff was just a huge pain in the ass. So, I'm proud of it. I'm happy I got it done finally. Also, it would be nice to cover the expense of the shop because my website went from being, just a regular website to a store, and now it's way more expensive. Like that, I'm pushing it. Purchase. I don't have that, Donley. I do not have that. It's literally just liad.com though. I did not. I haven't gotten to that. I haven't set up what's it called, actions yet or anything. Yeah. How you doing, Donley? How was your meeting? I know you said you were meeting a potential client the other day or something. The client meeting went well. Thanks. Awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. For anyone who doesn't know, Don Lee is a streamer as well and an artist. So is Des too. But yeah, they both. Don Lee's been streaming quite regularly for quite a while. Um, And Des is jumping back into it. Oh, Don Lee, in case you didn't hear, Sunday is Portrait Artist of the Year Paint Along. I will have all the details ready Friday, so people can prepare if they want to. I'll pick out the episode and have the photo reference ready and everything. So if you need time to prep, I think most people doing digital probably aren't going to need all that much time to prep, but if you're doing traditional, I know I need I need to get the canvas and all that stuff. But yeah. So Sunday we are doing Portrait Artist of the Year Paint Along. And the stream will be at least 4 hours so that we match the real time of what they go through in the show. Nice. As long as I'm able to join in. Very busy this weekend, so no promises. I'd love to join in though. Hey, no worries. That is understandable if you can't join in. In the future, I actually would love to do it as like have people actually on with me, actually streaming. They don't have to be streaming. They could just be on Discord. I just don't have it set up for that right now, and that, that's just too much to kind of manage. You know what I mean? We'll do one like this, and next one we'll do it on Discord and on stream so people can do everything. If we get enough people who want that, That'd be fun. Yeah, I think that'd be a blast. But, I also don't want to overly complicate it. You know what I mean? Like, let's just get it going and then we'll, move on from there, kind of thing. You're not sure how that works, but you're willing to give it a go. Yeah, it wouldn't be too hard. I don't think. I think I'd do it. So because I stream on YouTube and some people stream on, I mean, I stream on Twitch as well, but some people stream only on Twitch, some people only on YouTube, whatever. And some people don't even stream, but they'd like to participate. I think I would do it through either Discord or maybe through like Google Meet up or whatever it's called, because I think that's actually better quality. And I just route it all through my through OBS and onto the stream kind of thing. And whoever wants to can stream on their own, of course, as well. Like I'm not, Only way I would do it solely through Twitch is if everyone who wanted to join in was on Twitch and wanted to do the simulcast thing that they have. Not simulcast, but like the guests that they have. That I'd do. Sorry if this is a little too much like insider baseball for everybody. I apologize, uh, but yeah. But yeah, as it stands right now, the way I'm going to handle it on Sunday is people will be able to post in the Discord as the time goes on. I might do like a break midway to show, to show people's progress if there's enough people. But if not, then it'll just be, you know, just me, and then people can do it on their own time, and they can post it in the Discord or on social media and tag me and show off what they did. Uh, it's all for good fun. It's not too serious. Like I don't want people to take this too seriously in the sense of like, feeling any kind of like, I don't know, anxiety or anything about it, but it's just a fun thing to do. Oh, I have a question for everybody here. If you all remember the painting I did of Dylan Sarah, I am trying to make that into a short, like a, Instagram reel or a, what's it called? Uh, YouTube short, that type of thing. So my question is, what's a good song to go with that? It's a time lapse. It's just a quick minute time lapse of the painting. I thought it would be a fun, video. The question is, what song goes with that? I've been thinking. I went through a couple. Intergalactic? Really? Why intergalactic? You don't know, but obviously intergalactic. Hey, you know what? I will run it through, um, and see what it looks like. But I'll be honest, I was thinking more like he reminds me more of like, he kind of reminds me of Rasputin from Hellboy, uh, the movie. Just with his look. But I don't know what music goes with that, you know? Sorry, don't listen to me. I just heard you asking for a song and missed why you were looking for a song. Oh yeah, it's for a time lapse of the painting of Dylan Sarah. So if I want to give a, I don't know. Maybe I should go ironic with it and just do something like, Beastie Boys. What is it? Uh, Fight for your right to party or something. Completely like the wrong energy for it. Andrew WK. We like to party hard or whatever it is. Yeah, even the Beastie Boys were very apologetic about that song later in their career. They were very much kids when they wrote that. They were, but they were also being ironic with it. They originally it was a joke, and then it was successful, and so they ran with it. And honestly, I don't feel like they need to apologize for it. I think it's kind of I think it's okay to do that stuff, right? Like I think it's okay to be young and to have an opinion or to be interested in something and then to mature and be and not. And you don't have to apologize for because like I don't feel like everybody should have to apologize for every dumb thing they did as a kid. It's just kind of like, yeah, that was dumb. I was a kid. It's not a big deal. And they kind of screwed themselves over too, the Beastie Boys. I feel like don't get me wrong, I like the Beastie Boys and I like their principles overall, but I think they took it a little too far sometimes. You know, like apparently they were having financial issues because they weren't allowed to use their own songs in advertisements because of a like no advertisements, uh, thing in their group. Um, but that was done before when record sales made a lot of money and times changed, but one of their members died, so they couldn't change that. So they had to actually like re-record everything. It's a huge issue. Donnelly says, yeah, it was a joke originally though. Uh, because of it, I think I heard right. They made some choices they later regretted. Yeah, I get that. I agree with you though. Being dumb is part of it being a kid. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so they didn't want to make money from advertisement, but record sales were big at the time. But then when what is it? Was it MCA that passed away? After he passed away, they were locked into that. But the landscape of how people make money off of music completely changed, and it just completely screwed them over. So they actually had to re-record things so that they could release it without him, so that they could have it in advertisements and stuff like that. And not just advertisements, movies, soundtracks, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. All right. I may have overdone it with the impasto because this is really messy, but oh well. I was right. MCA, aka Adam, yeah, passed in 2012. Yeah. I remember. That was really sad. Like I said, I like the Beastie Boys, you know? Alrighty. It is photo time. Super Chat says, bringing sexy back. Yeah, it was just I thought it was a funny title because I'm doing a more like, wait, camera, sexy painting. It's just like laying there being, you know. It's not really. I mean, but I just thought it was funny. Of course, now she just looks like a mess because I just used the brayer. But give me a few minutes. I'll bring her back. How you doing, Super Chan? I am going to be off camera for a minute. Just for a minute while I take care of this. Doing well, just showing up for a couple minutes. Going to sleep very shortly. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by. I don't know if you heard, but Sunday is going to be a Portrait Artist of the Year paint along. So if that is of interest to you, that is happening Sunday. I think it'll be fun. So we're gonna do. I'll have all the details ready Friday. So I'll share the episode and all that stuff. Yeah, it sounds fun. You could probably be around for that. Don't work Sundays. Yeah. I will share all the details. Like I said, I will do that on Friday. I'll get the reference and all that stuff. I'll get that ready. So it should be fun. Going to be a long stream on Sunday, but totally worth it. Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm off camera at the moment. Like I said, I'm just getting my reference ready for this. I wish I could share my screen, but I'm not doing that. I don't trust myself to not show I accident something that's NDA. And that's the last thing I want to do. So we'll do this the slow way. And, just deal with it that way. So I can walk people through what I'm doing. All I'm doing is I run a filter over my reference photo just to make it easier to see. I usually use glowing edges. That's generally my go-to in Photoshop. I don't know if there's a version of that in every program, but it's not all that important. There's all kinds of filters you can use to try and just see the edges and the lines better. And then I am overlaying my my reference and the photo I just took of my painting over each other. That's basically what I'm doing. And then what I'll be using all the marks that I made as landmarks for me to see where everything is. All right, all done. There we go. You know, when I'm one of the things I like about this technique is it lets me see like how accurate or how close I was. And pretty close this time, I have to say. I always use that, like I'm trying to always improve on that, and I think this is a good technique for that. And yeah, pretty close. I mean, not everything is perfect, obviously, but yeah, pretty close. Oh, I also should mention that we're doing it this Sunday, but I do plan on doing, if it goes well and people enjoy it, I do hope to do another one of the portraits artists of the year where people can jump in and actually be on camera or their art can be on camera. So I hope that'll be fun. I hope it works out and we can do that at some point. That's a lot more difficult to like plan. So Sunday should be fairly easy to plan. This Sunday, I mean, like, you know, I'm already doing it and whoever wants to join in can, kind of thing. All right. I'm debating if I want to use my Donley asks, what if you hate fun? I kind of do hate fun, so, you know, oh well. I'll suffer through it for you guys. It's all right. I was going to say, I'm really tempted to use my wipeout tool. What time is it? Do I have time? I don't have time. Damn. All right, Dunley. Sounds good. Fun haters unite. So the wipeout tool is great for drawing into oil paint. There's just one huge disadvantage to it, which is it leaves grooves because it wipes, wipes the paint off. If you don't paint into it while it's wet, those grooves stay, and then it makes life very difficult. So I am not going to use that, unfortunately. I do like it for drawing. It's a really good technique, but yeah. I have a busy I'm worried I have a busy day tomorrow and I won't get to paint this until it's dry again. So we'll do it this way. You know, I just realized I think I can do, like, I think I just thought of another technique I can use specifically for when I'm streaming that will let me kind of, um, like, I don't want to say, I guess trace would be the right word. Yeah, I guess trace. I just thought of a way I could possibly trace while on stream in a way that won't be like so disruptive to do. Because all of these things that I'm thinking about, it's more about like making the stream interesting. Is, I don't think that these are necessarily the best techniques, um, for as far as painting goes, for transferring, I should say. I don't know. I mean, it's a good technique for transferring. It's maybe not the healthiest to do all the time. That might be the more accurate way of phrasing it. Because you can easily develop bad habits, but I also don't want to do it the traditional way on stream because it's just so slow. What was, huh? Well, hold on a second. I'm hearing something weird. I don't know if it's part of the song or a message. What is happening here? Okay, it's part of the song. The song has some weird effect in it. It sounded like I was getting messages or something. Oh, for anybody who uses who distorts their camera for what's it called, for their painting, like I do. I came up with this cool little tool to help get the ratios correctly so that all the distortion is accurate. Um, I think I'll post it somewhere. I'm not sure. It's just a little like PNG to help as a guide. It's not really all that special, but I'd post it somewhere if anybody's interested. So wiping off like this isn't as bad as what's it called? As drawing into it, because it's more what's it called, surface area, and it's also smoother. It's not as much of a problem. In case anyone was curious. Yeah. Sorry if I'm not overly talkative today. I don't know, just focused, I guess. So part of the reason for the title today, by the way, like, it is going to be a bit of a sexier pose. I think it's kind of getting a little bit clear right now. You can kind of see, like, you can kind of sort of see her butt, stuff like that. I mean, it's very tame in reality. But it has a mood to, I think the mood is more the thing. But I was looking at some artists. There's an artist, I follow a ton of artists. I know, shocker. Um, and a lot of them, they post all kinds of stuff. But there's one artist who does like basically all pinup work, right? Like everything they do is basically pinup art, and I love it. I love pinup art. But as much as I love pinup art, there's a degree of like, you know, I don't want to put down pinup art because I don't want to like disparage anybody or anything, because I do love it. I think it's beautiful, but it's just, I guess, maybe not what I want to focus on. I'm not opposed to doing pinups. I've done them in the past. I'm sure I'll do them again. But I also don't want to let what I think will garner views dictate what I, paint. And that's kind of where the discussion went. So I was like, all right, if I'm gonna paint something anywhere near this, and this isn't new to me, but I don't want to just, I want to do it the way I want, kind of the way I'd like to do it, I guess. be the way I phrase it. You can appreciate stuff without representing it in your artwork. Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, I've done pinups before. I have a famous. I literally have a comic book style drawing of Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy that is has made the rounds online quite a bit. You know. But that's also more of my comic book style stuff. That's not as much what I do with my oil painting. You know, I think like as an example, oh, I don't feel like getting it. It'll show up in the slideshow. There's some there that are, you know, sexy or whatever, but you know, it's still not exactly what I would consider pinup work. Like I said, I still think I'll do pinup paintings occasionally. They're just fun, but yeah, I don't want it to be because I'm chasing views, I guess is the main issue. You know? Can't chase those views. It's a pointless pursuit. I am really happy with my sketching today. Unfortunately, I can't stay super late today. I I took off work early today because I had a lot to prepare for a stream and I had a horrible headache. And yeah, so I took off work a little early, so I have to make up that time. I cannot stay super late today. You're going to need to see this Harley and Poison Ivy art for scientific purposes. Okay, I can share that. Give me a minute. Although if you want to Google search it, you can probably find it pretty easy. It's if you just search Poison Ivy Harley Quinn kissing, and if you can't find it, add my name to it, and you should find it pretty easy. At one point, it was like, I'm not kidding. At one point, it was one of the top. It was like on top search for them if you searched like Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, you know, and then I don't know what else you'd add to that. But yeah, you didn't even have to have my name attached to it, and it'd come up. Has lots of competition. You were searching. Really? That's actually surprising because it has been up there for the longest time. Well, I'll find it real quick. I hit something. 1 second. Okay, be right back, I guess. Oh, no, here it is. Still on the first page. Thanks, Donley. Yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie. Someone actually, I hope she still does. Someone actually has that tattooed on their body. Um, I hope they didn't get it removed because that would have been actually hellish, probably. Maybe because you searched with DuckDuckGo. Yeah, maybe. Donley says goodnight. She says goodnight. So part of me wishes I could I could take. Unfortunately, the photo's too blurry for this, but kind of like that painting I have. Um, actually, no, it's not up there. Oh yeah, it is up there. Wait, it's on this side. Yeah, that painting right there. Um, where the shoe's in focus. I wish I could make it so that her feet were in focus, just because I think that would be so, such a funny composition where like her face is up front towards camera, and yet the thing in focus is back here. Unfortunately, though, the photo is not. Well, it's a good photo. I take that back. The photo is good. It's just it's not in focus, so I can't really pull that off. But oh well. Internet perverts and their feet. Yeah. Wow. I think, like I said, I think it would just be more funny because, like, hold on a second. So on this painting, the face is not in focus. Like, there's a face there, but it's not very well in focus. But the shoe, hold on a second, something's fallen here. Okay. But the shoe is. So I just thought that was interesting because it's, you know, it just has a mood to it. You like that painting a lot? Has a lot of attitude. Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. That's what I was going for. The attitude. I thought the boots, you know, really conveyed attitude well. So it's that kind of thinking. And then, yeah, like this one also, going back to the pinup stuff, it's not exactly a pinup, clearly, but, you know, it's a fun painting. But this was one I was talking about, like, you know, that has that sexy kind of attitude to it. That's a rose stem. Yeah, the attitude is there for sure. Yeah, it is. And she didn't have it in the photo, but I added just a small prick of blood to her tongue because I thought it was appropriate. All right, let's see. Honestly, I usually go for another 15 minutes maximum, or minimum. But I think I'm just going to cut it early today. I've been really tired today. So I think I'm going to cut it 15 minutes early today. I stream 3 times a week. For anyone who doesn't know, I stream Monday night, Wednesday night, and Sunday day, or Sunday afternoon. This is all Central Time. This Sunday we are doing what is it? Portrait Artist of the Year Paint Along. I will have links and everything ready on Friday, so people can get ready for it if they want to participate. And what else? Oh, I have a new website. Well, not new, but yeah, new website. So check it out. www.leah.com. No worry, Des. Go to sleep. You're falling asleep in your chair. Go to bed. Don't worry about it. Everybody, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Don Lee, check out Don Leo on Discord, on Twitch, and Desitine on Twitch as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm out of it. All those things, and yeah, hope to see everyone on Sunday. Have a good rest of your week. I don't know. I don't have a sign off, and I also don't raid because I have 2 streams going on at the same time. and that's too complicated for me. So sorry, no raids. Have a good night, everybody.